Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Cycle 3, Day 7 of The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. Today is the magical way out of negativity. Well, we all need this task because we really don't even understand when we're in a sense of negativity. Every time we think of something that we're, oh, how's the weather? Oh, the weather's not so good. Here we are. That's a negative. That's a negative thought. We have to learn how to shift ourselves out of these negative thoughts. And especially if you're jobless or you're in a crisis with your health or a crisis in a relationship, your marriage, or a family member is ill. Or, this is so important to get our way out of negativity because as we do this, we change our environment. We change the things we're attracting into our lives. And I want to make everyone understand here, every thought, whether we say it or not, has energy attached to it. That energy is going out into the universe and attracting those thoughts. So we must align our thoughts into vibrational harmony, which is about, the easiest tool is gratitude. It's the golden thread, it's the hook, it's the elixir of life. And when we start practicing these principles of gratitude each and every day, we start to feel lighter and we feel good. When you're in a state of gratitude, you can't be angry. Excuse me. You can't be sad. Because you're grateful and you feel so good. These emotions, if they come, they're a fleeting emotion and they leave because we become conscious of what we're doing. And a lot of us are not aware of how we speak. Yes, I have to be very, very conscious of how I speak too, because we are creating those things we're speaking about, the emotions we're speaking about. And that's what's so important here, is to recognize what we're attaching our emotions to is negativity, poverty thinking. So say you don't have a job and you've been looking, I love her example here. You've been looking for a job and it's been like impossible and you're getting frustrated and down and angry and just, out of sorts and even maybe anxious and depressed. The best way to deal with this is not allow yourself to get into that place. Stop yourself immediately. Get out a pen and a piece of paper. And I want you to think about what you're grateful for in a job. What you're grateful for this time that you've had to look for a job, that how much you appreciated your job, how much you loved getting up and going to work every day. 10 things why you're grateful for it and like what you're grateful for and why you're grateful. This is a very important thing because it helps to lift you out of this negative situation. I really do love the example she uses for relationships because, we in this life, our family is the challenge. This is what we come to work with to work our tasks out. And they're not always the easiest people to deal with. And we become very defensive, victimized, upset, hurt over their behavior with us or how they act with us or what they say to us. But remember, we choose that emotion. We choose to feel everything in our lives, no matter what it is. And it's hard for us to deal with because we want to say that person made us upset. That person did this, but really, that person was acting out in their own energy. Was it really yours? Did you really need to take it personally? No, we don't need to. And what this does is positively create an indifference that we don't need to engage in this stuff. And when people are doing this, they're in a place in their own self that they're acting out, that they don't know what to do with this energy. So we can shift relationships in our lives that help us to do better. And what I have found from this is when we start to shift the way we think about things, we create a different rapport with them. And therefore, the things that are out here in our lives are different. And this is magnificent. It shows you who you are. You are a magnificent spirit in human form. And this is what this exercise really shows us, is to be conscious of what we're grateful for and never take anything for granted, ever. When we do, we're sabotaging ourselves and we're starting to pick away at this level of energy we're at, and we start to slide down the hill. Because happiness is infectious, gratitude is infectious too, and so is negativity. It's infectious as well too. So it's about being conscious of the way we think and how we speak. And so today the exercise is to get a magical resolution out of negativity. Pick something that's driving you crazy or bothering you, whether it's a relationship or you can't find a job or it's your health. And I want you to sit down and think of all the good things about a job that you're grateful for, all the good things that you're grateful for about that relationship. And it may be quite difficult to find something grateful for, but I'm going to tell you, I've done this with my father, and it was amazing how I didn't think I could find something good, but I found a lot good. And I was so grateful that I could do that, because I didn't want to be attached to this anymore. This was not my energy, it was his. And I chose either to retain it or to release it. So this is a really magical exercise. And this is all you have to do, is find a subject you want to get the best resolution from, that you want to shift out of where your mind is. Write the list. Find 10 things that you're grateful for about that: your work, the relationship, your health, money. Even if it's money, if you're like in the process of going bankrupt and all the stuff is just caving in on you, guess what? Sit down and think about all the wonderful things you were grateful for when you had all of this, when everything was wonderful. Don't think about what's happening now. That is, I'm going to tell you, that's what is the killer. Okay, we think about the fear we're in. Get out of that and look at the situation. Look at what you had before and how grateful you are that you had these things, that you had the opportunity to maybe buy a house or to go and travel or do this or have a business. Think of the things you're grateful for. This will help turn it around. Now, it may help you not to owe so much money back, or that you can get out of some of this stuff that you're in a better perspective. But money is an energy. It's not who you are. Okay? This is what we need to really separate here. We are not a dollar bill. We are priceless. There's not enough money in this world that is our value. So we need to rise up to that value and really work it. So today you're going to read your chapter for today, which is chapter 7. I read it last night, reread it today. You're going to choose 10 gifts, write them why you're grateful, reread them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your stone, of course, is beside your bedside. You can hold it while you're reading the chapter, pardon me, or writing your gifts. And then you're going to think of a situation you're in right now that you want a magical resolution with, that you want the best resolution you can. And you're going to apply gratitude. You're going to think of 10 things about that situation that you're grateful for. And I want you to feel them in your soul when you're thinking about it, because it's our energy, it's our feelings that make these things really move for us. And everyone can do this. There's no one on this planet that is incapable of this. We all are. And then, of course, I've got my lists. I've got so many lists now. I've got 4 top 10 lists. They're all the same ones, but I found them. And then you're going to apply this. We're going to move this right into the top 10 list, because we are building the gratitude as we're doing this. You do your 10 blessings, then you're going to do 10 things that you're grateful for that situation, and then you're going to go to your top 10 list. This is going to be powerful today. powerful move in your energy. But you're going to feel like you're floating and go into that. Now, you're going to take your top 10 list out at least twice today. You can do morning and night. I like to do it before I go to bed because I go to bed with great dreams. In the morning, it sets my day in motion. But today, you're going to do a very special thing. You're going to get through the day without speaking any negativity. Now, that is going to be a very interesting prospect for all of us because we don't realize that we are like this until we're conscious of it. So, if you start to speak something negative, like, okay, I'm going to give you an example of the weather. Oh my God. Someone says to you, oh, I love spring. Oh, I wish it wasn't raining so much. But I'm so grateful for the change of the season. Do you see how I turn that around? Well, how are you doing today? Oh, I'm not so good today. But, meeting with you, I feel wonderful. Do you see, we can turn our negativity into a positive thing. You got to catch yourself and just turn that sentence around. Now, after the 10 lists of the things you're grateful for at your job, your money, whatever's going on, you're going to reread them, and at the bottom, you're going to say, thank you, thank you, thank you for the best resolution. I want you to write that down too. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the best resolution. This is a powerful day because we need to be conscious of our thoughts and feelings. Now, I'm going to read my gifts because I do that every day. Thank you. Thank you for another glorious day because I get to start anew. Thank you. My glorious day. I'm so very grateful for the gift of health keeping me alive because I feel strong and useful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for my gift of health. From the bottom of my heart, I am so very grateful for my strong mind and body and soul. Because I shift swiftly out of negativity. Thank you, thank you, thank you for strong body and soul. Thank you for my wonderful balcony because I'm excited to set up for summer enjoyment. Thank you. My wonderful balcony. Thank you. I'm so very grateful for my patio furniture because this gift supplies comfortable seating for all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, after the pandemic, of course. Thank you for my wonderful hanging plants because I love being surrounded by green, beautiful blooming flowers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for my hanging plants. From the bottom of my heart, I am really so grateful for my camp-sized barbecue because I get to enjoy barbecue food. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for my camp-sized barbecue. Thank you for my wonderful summer cushions and decorations because my cushions pump up the color and the decorations make it beautiful, a beautiful surrounding. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for my wonderful stuff. I am so very blessed for my beautiful solar globes because these solar globes light up in the evening and just make it so beautiful to sit outside. Thank you, thank you, thank you, solar globes. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I am really so grateful for our beautiful summer weather because I enjoy sitting out and just taking in the sun and all nature. Thank you for my wonderful outdoor planters because I enjoy growing my own tomatoes and herbs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for this. From the bottom of my heart, I'm really so blessed for my wonderful home office because it fits in my desires and needs. Now, these are what, sorry, we're going to hear the sirens this morning. These are the gifts I wrote today. It's up to you what you want to write. Today, you're going to make a list of 10 things you want to address to a situation that's going on, that you want to magically transform out of negativity, whether it's a job, home, money, health. You're going to choose something that you're going to list 10 things you're grateful for. At the end, you're going to say, thank you, thank you, thank you for the best resolution. Now, if you do this all together, you're really building the gratitude to go into your top 10 list and really put your emotions to this, especially this morning, because we're doing 3 things at once, right together. And it's going to set your day in such beautiful motion. We're learning about ourselves on such an intimate level through this journey. And it's all good. Everything that is in our lives, we are realizing we can transform those situations into wonderful places. That is amazing. No matter what the situation is, we can transform it by programming the mind to create the proper emotion. And we are magnificent, magnificent, powerful spirits in human form. And we're stepping into that power to create a wonderful life. So I'm so grateful that everyone is with me today. And I look forward to you tomorrow. Tonight, you're going to read the next chapter. You're going to hold your stone and think of the most wonderful thing that happened through the day. And you're going to reread your top 10 list before you go to bed and put whatever emotion you can. Hold your stone with it if you want. It's wonderful. Just put your stone there with your list beside your bed and have a wonderful sleep. I look forward to everyone tomorrow. And remember, if you forgot a day, if you were too busy, I want you to go back 3 days. We cannot afford to lose any momentum in this cycle. Okay? Have a magnificent day.